There we go. Hi, everyone. So it's the squad today. Makes me happy to be with you guys. I am really excited for this because I have never really been in any kind of Reiki circle or really know that much about it. So I'm excited to have Jennifer do it. And I was like, hey, can you come do this for us? Yeah. So I am excited. And Jennifer, I'm just going to let you take it away.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I have a little presentation just to kind of like um, share things. So let me share my screen. And I will start this. Okay, so this is just basically like an intro to Reiki energy healing. So a little bit about me. My name is Jennifer. I live in Chicago. I, by day, work in logistics. I think most of you know this, but my passion is with wellness and trying to build out a company that I can start leading women through Reiki healing and meditation and yoga and other practices like that to reduce stress and anxiety in their lives. I also teach personal training as well. So I kind of mix both worlds with this. So how I got into this, I consider yoga probably my gateway drug into Reiki and all of the woo-woo things. I've been practicing yoga pretty consistently for about 10 years now. I got my yoga teacher training in 2018. And then through that, I also went to a bunch of different yoga studios here in Chicago. I found a couple that either had a sound bath and Reiki healing session or like monthly gatherings where you would do all sorts of different like Reiki, tarot, things like that. So that sparked my interest in it. And I ended up in the end of 2019 signing up for my Reiki level 1 and 2. So I did those in January of 2020. And then I went on to get my master certification in the fall of 2020. So I felt like during the pandemic, it was one of the things that really like grounded me and kept all of the craziness of the world at bay, so to speak. So that is a little bit about my journey to where I am at now. So a little bit about Reiki in general. It is, oops, back. How do I go back? Oh, sorry guys, too fast. Okay, Reiki. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and relaxation. It encourages healing. It's a holistic energy practice, so it simultaneously treats your physical body, your emotions, your mind, and your spirit. It results in really pure positive feelings of safety, well-being, and just like unconditional love is really the basis of all of it. Reiki can do no harm to people when it is something that you are practicing. You can use it in conjunction with other medical practices. So a lot of hospitals have started implementing it. I think more in like larger metropolitan areas, but to my understanding, there's about 10,000 hospitals that use it for patients recovering from things like cancer, major surgery, stuff like that. I mean, I think with COVID, it's a little bit pared down, but it's still a thing, and hopefully it will start taking off a little bit here because I feel like it is so needed. So Reiki is transferred to any student that is receiving healing through the sort of Reiki facilitated by myself, the Reiki master. So I went through obviously several levels of training to get where I'm at. And then once you're a master, you can end up hosting and doing things virtually. And I promise that Reiki in person and virtually are just as powerful as if we were all together. So no worries there. Let's see. So, oops, did it again. My mouse is so touchy, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Happens to the best of us.
I'm just like, why? Okay. Anyways, so what to expect with this. So it's really going to vary from person to person. Usually I experience just a really deep relaxation, like meditative type of state. I kind of feel like I took a really awesome nap. Reiki will encourage you to let go of any tension, anxiety, fear, things happening within your own life. So some people end up falling asleep. Some people feel like they're floating or like in a lake or in an ocean, kind of like with waves crashing over them. It feels like you're floating outside of your body, so to speak. But really, you'll just feel really positive and optimistic once we are done. So before we get started, I would just say, find a place that you guys can, I recommend laying down. I think you can get into a deeper meditative state that way to experience this Reiki healing session. If you want to grab headphones, I'm going to be sharing some music, so I would recommend maybe doing that. A blanket or a jacket is always cool as well. And then if you would like, also grab a journal or your phone to like jot down any notes once we're done, just so you can remember what came up for you. And you guys, once we do go through this, I'll stop sharing this screen, but you can turn your cameras on or off. No offense either way. If you guys want to go off camera and are laying down, I'm completely cool with that. So go ahead and take some time, get cozy wherever you're at, and then I will get things officially rolling.
Is it better for you to like be able to see us? Is that like energy wise a thing?
No, I mean, I still focus on the fact that you guys are all within your space, but it still works either way, whether or not I can physically see your actual body or not. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. So lay it down wherever you're at, make yourself comfortable. Begin by inviting a little bit of love and comfort into your body. Start by closing your eyes, settling into your space. Take a couple deep breaths in and out through your nose. Inhale, fill your lung all the way up with air. And then big exhale, sigh everything out. Take a couple more breaths just like that. Inhale, fill up. And then big open mouth exhale, let it go. So we'll now begin the Reiki Holy Fire healing experience. So I'll help you get into a receptive state of mind using a short guided meditation script. I'll stop talking and I'll allow the Reiki energy to guide the process of providing each of you the healing experience that you are each needing. So it'll be silent with just some soft music playing for about 20-25 minutes, then I'll bring you back in. I'll ring a bell just so you know that it's time to come back into your physical body. So with this, the ocean of divine love is an ocean of liquid light that contains many colors and frequencies and is able to provide healing for a wide range of conditions and issues. Divine love is a really special kind of love and energy that's more highly refined and has a higher level of consciousness. The feeling of being really unconditionally loved and cared for, the feeling of being safe. This energy is really soothing and it feels wonderful. You move through this healing experience, you might see flames above and below the surface of the ocean. They do not burn, but they feel wonderful as they purify, heal, guide, empower, and protect you. So you might feel like you're swimming or floating on the surface of the water. You might feel waves wash over your body. And many of the other experiences are uniquely guided by Reiki to provide each of you what you need. So some might be visual, you might see energy flowing around you. And you may also experience things that are taking place in the unconscious parts of your mind where you are in a calm state of peace. So this experience is directed by the Reiki energy. Try not to direct it, but trust, allow yourself to go and be guided with the flow. Guided and go with the flow. Take one more deep breath in through your nose, fill your lungs up. Imagine that it's a beautiful sunny day. You're walking down a path in a beautiful forest. You breathe into yourself, you breathe in the life energy of the forest.
And with each step you take, you feel the energy of the earth flowing up through the bottoms of your feet. As you walk along the pathway, you notice up ahead it's getting lighter, and you're coming to the edge of the forest. As you walk out of the forest, you notice the path is getting sandy, and you can hear the sound of the ocean. Walking out onto the beach, the ocean is right before you. It's a wonderful day, and slowly you begin to walk along the beach. As you walk along, you notice a log has been washed up onto the beach, creating a nice place to sit and lean back against the log. You realize that this is no ordinary ocean. It's the ocean of divine love, an ocean of liquid light that contains many colors and frequencies that provide healing for a wide range of conditions and issues. Divine love is a special kind of love and energy that's more highly refined, has a higher level of consciousness, the feeling of being deeply, unconditionally loved and cared for, the feeling of being safe. This energy is soothing and it feels wonderful, a feeling of complete inner peace. Listen to the sound of your breathing and imagine it's the sound of the waves washing up onto the beach and then flowing back out into the ocean. The ocean of divine love is guiding you. Follow the guidance. You can continue with your experience as long as you feel guided to do so. But when you're feeling ready, take a couple deep breaths in and out through your nose. Begin to bring your awareness back into your physical body. Start bringing small movements into your body and stretching out whatever feels right to you. And when you're feeling called to do so at the pace that feels good to you, you can come back to the space that you're sitting or lying in. But take a couple minutes also. Feel free to jot down anything that came up for you. Any visualizations that you had, sensations in your body, anything like that. And if anyone feels like it and you want to share anything that you experienced, I would love to hear about it. But if not, no worries.
I definitely felt really relaxed. And part of me was like, wow, this is so indulgent to be doing in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, lean in, baby. Like this is it. This is the point. So
Mm-hmm.
I allowed my body to just really sink in and be supported by what was under me. And it was so relaxing.
Love that.
I had a pretty healing experience in some ways. I realized like the word underdog came to me, and I realized that I've always had that label put on me in a lot of ways of like, oh, you know, you're such an underdog. And I feel like I bring that energy sometimes, and I get triggered when I feel like other people tell me that. And so I just had this real experience of like my own wholeness and my own like divine path and my own lack of need for like a timeline and like a real understanding of like everyone's separate timelines. And what came through kind of under that as that word was kind of flowing around my mind was this particular conversation I had with my mother a couple months ago, where she really like kind of put that underdog energy on me. And I fully played out in my head like the conversation between her and I of me being like, hey, that kind of hurt my feelings when you said that, because I'm capable and like can figure things out without Mitchell, and like I would have figured out how to be wildly successful on my own like without him. And so I just had this real healing experience of sort of acknowledging that and looking at like, you know, my past and my purpose and everything I've done thus far, that people have maybe been like, oh, scrappy little Allison, what an underdog. Like that's their opinion, and I am not in any way like, that's on them. That's their perspective of me. And it's not like, you know, I can do things to support and like live my life as though, you know, I'm the top dog and I'm super capable of anything I want. And just, yeah, there was a real distinction between like, oh, that's their energy and this is my energy. And my energy feels really, peaceful and rejuvenating and healing for myself. So thank you for that beautiful
Yeah, I love it.
experience.
Well, awesome. I loved all of you being here. I think like tapping into this energy is just like really powerful. And I think the more time that you spend within the Reiki energy, every experience is different. Every time that you are crossed with it, it's just wherever you're at, like in your own personal life. And that's super duper powerful. But yeah, I appreciate all of you joining us today. I think it means a lot for all of you to be here for me. So I would love to do this again in the future. I mean, nothing like a little nice relaxation on a Wednesday morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Reiki's good anytime. So yes, awesome.
Thank you, Jennifer, so much.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
so nice and also nice to do. I mean, I think it's one thing to do like a meditation in the middle of the day or to just kind of zone out and get into your body, but it's also really nice to have that individual experience in community too and to do this together. So I thought that was really special. So
Yeah,
thank you guys for
I
being
agree.
here.
Yeah, I was like noticeably impressed. I was like, wow, I'm really like, I didn't get distracted at all, almost. Like I was fully present the whole time. And like things just appeared in my brain and images and thoughts and all of that. And I was like, there wasn't this like, oh, this is too long. This is, and I think part of that was like, no, I'm just like hanging out with this amazing group and we're all sharing in this like juicy energy field right now. So like, may it last forever.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Well, awesome.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing this space with me and with each other today. And thank you, Jennifer, for taking us there.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone.
Yeah. I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.